came here about 8 months ago, and there was a lady that came up and talked to me. She gave me a hug, and I knew she loved Jesus. Her name was Lucille Ortis. Where's Lucille? Sitting over there. Then I started talking to her and realized how much she loves the Lord with all of her heart. And she's going to be going to San Francisco. She's ran like in 2 little marathons. How old are you now? She didn't mind me asking. She runs these marathons for her sons. I can't run a marathon. I don't see how you do it. Okay, it's not a long marathon, but you rode a marathon. But I asked her to share her testimony. And it's a great testimony how God used her and her late husband and her family to tell other people about Jesus and what Jesus means to them. This is great. Let's listen to this.
I was not comfortable with Christians. I never was in their presence, didn't want to be in their presence, and didn't want to go to church. I had no desire, and neither did my husband. And the first time we went in the church, and I looked at all of these people that I just could not tolerate, and I said to myself, if I can just get out of here, I'll never come back. And the little pastor got up and he began to preach. And he said, I'm going to present hell in a different way than a burning hell, because some of you might not believe in that. I wanted to raise my hand. I don't believe in it. And they started singing softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling. And before the first line of the song was sung, I was up at the front. And he said, what can I do to help you, Miss Ortiz? And I said, I have no idea. I know that if there's a record someone's holding of my life and I need forgiveness, I need to know how to get forgiven. And he told me about the blood of Jesus. And so he asked me to bow my head and he led me in prayer. And when I finished praying, I felt a tap on my shoulder. And I looked around, it was my husband. And he said, would you like to accept Jesus in forgiveness of your sin? And my husband said yes. And we put our arms around each other and the pastor prayed with him. And from that time, our marriage and our lives were complete. God gave me a husband and a lover. He loved me and he loved other people and he loved Jesus. When my husband took ill, and over a period of time, he was at the last, he was told he only had maybe 48 hours to live. He wanted to talk to me, so I sat down close to him, and he said, I'm not going to make it through the night. You're aware of that? And I said, I'm pretty sure. And he said, well, I want you to get close enough to me so that I can kiss you goodbye. And I want to tell you, I've loved you with all my heart. I use this many times when I talk to people that are concerned about what heaven's going to be like. We have a description in the Bible, and it's great. But I use a caterpillar. I learned in school that the top portion of a caterpillar has 226 muscles. Those muscles helps that caterpillar climb a tree and hang on the bottom of a limb and turn to a butterfly. And I always tell them, if God can do that with a caterpillar, He's got an awesome place for us to go for homecoming. And it's going to be a homecoming.